Hello. Oh, Bilardo. Good.
If you're also ready, we'll start the first journey in Tanzania and Tanzanian episode of the Africa journey. Hello everyone, welcome to the next video. Today I am in Kigoma, a city in Tanzania, and I will try to reach Tabora, which is 420 kilometers away. I'm not really sure if I will be able to manage it because so far I never could manage 400 kilometers in one day. My maximum is around 270 kilometers. Because of the road conditions and the weather conditions, it is pretty difficult and pretty tough. But I don't know what we'll see on the road, what will happen on the road. But my intention is to reach Tabora. Now I packed my motorbike, everything is ready. So if you're also ready, we'll start the first journey in Tanzania and Tanzanian episode of the Africa journey.
All right. Bye now. I came to Tanzania and those tuk-tuks just started from the border. This is the effect of India on these lands. It is just like India. This town is called Ujiji, and Ujiji is really important in the history of Africa and also United Kingdom, because that was the last frontier of the slave trade in the history, and it is also really famous with the help of Dr. Livingstone. Dr. Livingstone is a British missionary, and he came here and he spent years and years in Africa to spread Christianity. But after all the things he saw, he also decided to help those people to stop the slavery. People in Africa really respect him, and he fought well to stop slavery. Of course, his individual effort was not enough, but he's one of the most important figures to fight against slavery around 19th century. So I'm going to a museum in his name, Dr. Livingstone Museum, which explain his effort and his missionary missions and everything. And also his discoveries helped all the Western countries to understand the value and the natural sources and everything in Africa. And people say his effort on Africa also started the colonial era of Africa, because he collected so many super important resources and info, and when all those info went back to UK, and they thought like, oh, okay, there are more things much more valuable than the people of Africa. They thought of stopping slavery, but starting the colonial era. So we'll see if the museum is open and if we can get in. Hello, sir. Do you know where is the Livingstone Museum? Here. Is there a museum also? Okay, thank you.
And what is your name?
Your name is Mr. Kasim.
Mr. Kasim. Okay, thank you so much. It was nice to meet you.
I checked the museum, but the entrance fee was $10, and it is way too expensive for my budget. I already read and learned about the history and about the effort of Dr. Livingstone. Built the museum on the point where Dr. Livingstone and Mr. Stanley met, and there's a famous quote between them. Dr. Livingstone, I presume, and they met here, but after all the effort they did together, Stanley couldn't convince Dr. Livingstone to go back to UK with him to have a better healthcare and like a treatment for his sickness, but he refused and he died somewhere in this area. His helpers took his heart as a memory of him, and his heart is buried in Zambia, if I'm not mistaken. So his tomb theoretically is in Zambia. Now I'm going to meet the main road and to Tabora. It is a Tanzanian market. All the food sellers are one side, and on the other side there are some clothings, slippers, shoes, bags. It looks good. It looks good. Very colorful. I love Africa to be colorful. In Turkey, people are wearing all like black, gray, dark gray, and different tones of black. But in Africa, everyone wears colorful. Everything is colorful. Especially women wear super colorful and vibrant clothes, and they look amazing. Amazing. Do you see that board of the chimpanzees? And also there is a statue in the roundabout. There is a reason why they put all those chimpanzees here. There's a national park called Gombe National Park, and it is a super important national park because there is a lady named Jane Goodall, and she came and spent years to understand the behaviors of chimpanzees here. And what we know now today about chimpanzees and all the other primates is mostly coming from the research of Jane Goodall. She's a super important figure in our history, and she has a documentary on Netflix. I definitely recommend you to go and watch, and you will understand how unique and how amazing what she has done. I wanted to go to that Gombe National Park, but there is only one way to go, which is a boat on the lake. There's no airstrip, there is no land road like this. The boat costs $200 and the entrance fee of the national park is also 118. The guide is 24, and you need to stay in the national park for a night, which costs $25. And like in total, it is an experience around $400, and it is very expensive for my budget because my drone just got broken because of the vibration of this baby. I had to buy a new drone, and $400 for a single experience is pretty expensive for me. But I'm sharing the information of Jane Goodall with you, and I hope I will have a chance in the future to see her primates in the national park, because there are still 100 chimpanzees in that national park, and you can see some of the chimpanzees she worked for years. Wow, look at this road. My drone is broken. I would love to fly it and take an amazing video here, but I cannot. So I will just enjoy the view. Hello. How are you?
Yes,
Fine. Mambo.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Go back slow.
You have petrol?
Yes, we have.
Semeni sasa popo zenu za chuoni.
How much? What you need? Mister, how much is it you need?
I don't know, I need to fill it.
Kumi.
Full.
Full. Okay. Where you go? Where you going now this time?
I'm going to Tabora.
Tabora. Okay. Where you come from?
I'm from Turkey.
Where?
Turkey.
Tourist.
Turkey.
Paris.
No.
Where?
Turkey.
Russia.
Turkey.
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 Okay,
Yes.
okay.
It's enough. Thank you.
Ulikuwa jazia tu. Turkey.
Huh?
Turkey.
Turkey.
Okay.
No need. You keep it. Thank you. Bye bye. I consumed 4.8 liters, which is good, but it is more than my average because I rode quite fast, because the road was nice and empty. In Tanzania, the roof of the house show how wealthy is the owner. So if the roofs are like those ones, you are considered as poor. But they built a roof almost 2 times higher than the house, and it shows the wealth of the owner, and that's why they have a super high roofs in their houses in Tanzania. They say it is the tradition in Tanzania. They don't think like, oh, maybe we can extend our house, we can live in a more spacious place or something, but no, they built the roof. I came to a cross section, and after this point there is no asphalt. I will go on this road for like maybe 30 minutes, then I will have a lunch break in whichever town or place. I can buy maybe some fruits, maybe some real food. We'll see. After all this dirt road and like all the bumps, this is a preparation for asphalt, obviously, and it's fantastic. It has no up and down, nothing. It's super leveled, and I go even with 60 kilometers per hour. Yee-hoo. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you, Tanzanian Road Work Authority. I hope it will not end somewhere here. My trainer in Turkey says I need to add throttle when it gets sandy. If you're losing control, add throttle. Of course it is... Oof. I cannot go. Of course it is easier said than done, but at least I know the theory. Mambo! Hello, how are you? Video? Yes. Mambo, you have food?
Yes.
Okay. Stew, rice, okay. Vegetable? Ah, portion. Ugali? Okay. Beans. Meat. Chicken.
Yes.
Open again. Chicken food. Oh,
My friend.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Rice and beans. Yes, thank you. Enough. Thank you.
Why you not watching? Yes, in the wood. What is the What is the pango?
I stopped on a roadside to eat some food because I'm super hungry. The food which is cooked and like waiting for some hours should not be eaten because our system is not familiar with the all bacteria and everything here. But I go with the safest, rice and beans. So we'll see if it is enough to destroy me. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. Asante. Bye bye. Don't be afraid, okay? It's loud. Boom. 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 Oh, it hurts. It's hot. Bye bye. Bye bye. They have a flat tire. So unlucky. There is no way to escape 5. Vibration on the road is terrible, so I decided to take where people walk, and it's much better. Oh, asphalt, 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 asphalt. Oh, after 35 minutes, oh, it's such a relief. Like, I was riding standing for the last 35 minutes and it was exhausting. Oh, asphalt, please do not end. Please go like this. Please, 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 please. Ooh. Rest and stop. Even Tanzania know I got tired. I need to rest. Rest area. Another easy checkpoint. Oh, that would be so nice to see a train going in the same direction with me. Hello, how can I go to Tabora? Huh? There? Okay, thank you, asante. Map tells me to go back, but all the people and the signboards are saying Tabora is on this way. Okay, let's try. Let's not follow the GPS, but the people and the Tanzanian road signs. Another asphalt end and off-road start. After so many rainy days, these off-road rides cannot tire me, because like to ride in the rain and to get cover, wait for the rain to stop and ride again and go under a covered place again, like it was really difficult, and I was always checking the weather and the sky. But now when I look at the sky, I just see an amazing blue sky with some clouds, and even this view gives me some energy. I'm so happy. The weather is still amazing, and I am on the road for 7.5 hours. I have 10 more minutes to arrive to my middle destination, not the final one, but I'm tired enough and it is late enough, so I will stop and I will continue to my next destination, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. But it was an amazing ride in Tanzania, and I have seen so many mango trees, and 4 or 5 people are sitting under every mango trees. Also, there are so many palm trees in Tanzania. I haven't seen any palm trees in Uganda or Rwanda or Burundi, but in Tanzania there are many. Of course I have seen palm trees in Uganda in the national park, but it was planted by elephants. So elephant was delivering the coconut, but it's a coconut tree. This one is a palm tree, which they make palm oil out of the fruit of this tree. You see, it's everywhere. Also, roads are not busy, and not crowded, so it gives me a sense of freedom, because for example in Uganda I always had to look at the road because of the crazy drivers. But here in Tanzania I feel free, I look around, I check everything, I wave hands to the children and stuff like that, and it gives me more joy and freedom on this ride. So far it is probably the best ride I have ever had in Africa. Yes, I am in Africa. I still can't believe it. After 3 years of preparation, saving money, preparing motorbike, preparing myself, here I am. Another petrol stop before finishing the day. Whoop. Hello, Mambo. Petrol, right? No diesel. Ah, okay. Huh?
Unataka petroli au diesel?
Petrol.
Ah, sawa.
Full. Full, please. Hello. Give me.
Abang. Dad.
Okay. It consumed 8 liters in 200 kilometers. So 4 liters per 100 kilometers. It's not bad.
It will be 23,800.
Huh?
23,800.
Ah.
It's
6,000 you will give me. Six. Yes. $200 for you. Thank you.
Anakuambia 200 kwa ajili yako wewe.
Asante sana. Bye bye. Hakika Lodge. Let's try this place and ask how much is a room. Oh, it is the smallest lodge I have ever seen in Africa. It may not even be open. Hey? Yes, it is not open. Hello. I think they abandoned those lodges. I have no idea. There is no one to at least meet and ask. They gave me a room like this. Not bad. The ceiling is a little bit weird, but it is $6 for one night, and I will only stay one night, and tomorrow I will continue. So,
Video you.
yes.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, I will settle here, have a shower and have some rest. It took 8 hours to reach here. Oh, it was tiring, but a really happy also teaching day. Thank you so much for watching the video so far, and I will see you in the next video in Tanzania again. And thank you so much for watching the video all the way through. Don't forget to subscribe down here so you don't miss the upcoming episodes from Africa. I will be uploading 2 new episodes every week. And now you can click here for the next video, or you can check out this playlist to keep exploring more African adventures.